Video game museums have become quite popular over the past few years. But a lot of them have been closed lately due to some medical issues worldwide. So now let me take you to one that is always open, that you can visit for free and from anywhere. The Digital Museum of Video Game Levels. Join me on a cut-together version of a tour that I had just a few days ago. This is Dust 2 from Counter-Strike Source. You probably know this map, although this is a bit brighter than you're probably used to. The HDR is a bit overexposed. Nothing unusual here, isn't there? Well, what if I was to tell you this is running in my web browser? Yes, this version of Dust 2 is running in Firefox, but it would also work in Chrome or even Internet Explorer, I suppose. This is the website Noclip. No affiliation with the Noclip YouTube channel, although that's pretty cool too. This is an open source project. You can find them on GitHub. This project enables you to fly around in pretty much all the Counter-Strike Source maps. Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Portal, Team Fortress 2, but this not only supports Counter-Strike, but also Grand Theft Auto, Donkey Kong, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime. You know what? Let's run around in... Let's load up Metroid Prime. After a quick loading session, as you can see, I can just go ahead and no-clip through a Metroid map in my web browser. This is pretty cool. Some of these are still experimental, so they don't necessarily work properly, but most of them actually do. Let's see Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I always wanted to explore the biker bar, the greasy chopper. It's only seen in cutscenes, so let's fly around inside and have a nice, calm look around. There we are, inside the biker bar. It does load a bit of the exterior too, so this is exactly what was used in the cutscenes for the game. This is the area you wouldn't be able to explore normally, but now you can just fly around here in Noclip. Wait, this kinda looks like, well, a bit like Jeff's. Anyone who lives in Krakow may want to check out Galeria Krakowska. There's a bar that looks a bit like this. Bar and steakhouse, I think. This probably won't be groundbreaking to you, but I find this kind of interesting to explore. Of course, none of the scripted sequences work. This tank, or this armored car rather, should be rolling down the street around here. But yeah, of course this doesn't work here. Let's see, do level transitions work? The lighting isn't properly on these objects, so I should go down here. And then the combine should come from here. And from here. Well, I guess they're waiting for me. Ooh. Nice. But let's check out some other games. Enough Valve. Let's see. We have Star Fox Adventures. Great Fox. Bam. That was fast. Yes, of course, this looks a bit weird sometimes, but still amazing. I mean, it's all running through the web browser. That is kind of amazing to me. All with technology found here on GitHub. This is open source, so you could download this yourself. All available for free. Let's have a look at another game. Let's see. Banjo-Kazooie. Nice. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Grand Theft Auto 3 properly works. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Well, let's have a look at Dark Souls. The link will of course be in the video description and maybe also in the comment section down below, so I'm currently just showing off what you could explore for yourself. I mean, this is a Dark Souls level running in my web browser. Of course, nothing is happening here. Still, I find this to be pretty interesting. I like this whole thing, like no clipping around in your web browser. That is cool. What else do we got? Let's try something experimental for the end. Something that didn't properly work. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Let's see how long this takes. And a bigger level. I don't know what. Just take Outlands. Yeah, this does take a little longer. It looks pretty interesting how the world builds up in front of you. Even the fog loads in. This is pretty amazing, even though it is lagging. I tried this on my old laptop. It worked, but it was a bit slower, so a bit of a nicer PC is needed, I guess. And man, scrolling around is laggy. Yeah, this is not so great. But you can just... Well... Moving the mouse is indeed a bit laggy, especially in these bigger maps. They are a bit more demanding on your computer. I mean, this is still running in your web browser. I mean, nonetheless, this looks pretty cool. I still remember this place. You were fighting a strider and driving around with the car here. Very cool. I never thought I would just open this wherever I want in my web browser. Crazy what works nowadays. I mean, 15 years ago I was thinking, wow, these tower defense games are becoming very elaborate for a browser game, but now this, the source engine levels, looking fine, are running in the web browser. And now that I just say it, now we have a developer texture here. Well, not developer texture, a entity texture, the fog control stuff, and we got the car over here. And Alex. Still no pupils. You can expect this digital museum to expand in the future, and I can just invite you to go check it out for yourself. This is super interesting, and you can, well, explore all the levels of the games they have there for free. Even games that you don't own yourself. Of course you can't play the levels. That would be really cheeky, just giving them away for free, essentially, but you can explore the levels, and I hope no one takes this down due to some copyright issue, because this is really interesting. Games preservation is always a big issue, because digital games can be taken down so quickly, and even games that you do own on a physical media that require to be online to be played, even they become very hard to preserve over time. So this is a nice project that I find very interesting and I wholeheartedly support. So check it out, please. Go ahead, have a nice look at it. I love it. So, I hope you found today's topic interesting. If you did, you know what I would like you to do. Give the video a like, consider subscribing for future content, and maybe if you love what we do, maybe even support us on Patreon then. Our wonderful supporters got to see this video well before anyone else. These fine folks are Lone Wolf, Zed Gladys, Wrapped in Glass, Cookie, Uncle DG, Harrison Steffens, Plasma, Tome, Rainbow Flash, Grizzly Bear, Strange Module, Cop Fighter, Inter, Charles Surratt, Sir K and Ram Galama. To them and everyone else, thank you for watching. So, see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice day and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.